Hello,
Hello, can you
how are
hear me?
you?
I am fine, thank you, and you?
Fine, thank you, me too. How was your day today?
My day was perfect. So what about you?
Fine, thank you. How about the weather?
The weather is warm. For especially for winter is too warm. Maybe +5 or 7
Degree.
um, degree. Yes.
That's great. And today it has been snowing all the day. We
Mm.
have been having a wonderful weather. I like such a weather a lot. It's a real winter weather.
Mm.
By the way, where are you from?
Nice.
Where are you from?
I'm from Russia. I'm sorry I can't hear.
Mm-hmm. I see, that's great. Well, today we are going to talk about Steve Jobs.
Mm.
Have you ever heard this name? Have you ever read an article or watched something about him?
Of course, I have heard about him, and today I have watched one video about him from Stanford University. Right, yes. He is really interesting person, I think.
So, what have you watched about him? What did you find out?
He was, uh, I try to say, he is inventor of Apple. He was out from Apple because he has discussed with his partner of Apple company. Then he has cancer, and now he's fine.
Yes, you're right. This is really so. Hello, Svetlana, how are you? I'm so glad to see you today.
And me too. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How was your day today?
Mm, Normally.
Normal one.
Yes.
That's great. So today we are talking about computers, Apple computers, and Steve Jobs. Have you heard about such a person? What do you know about him?
Yes, I of course I heard about this great person, and I saw the movie about him and history, his company.
Company,
Mm,
yes.
yes, I think it's will be interesting lesson.
Hmm.
I hope.
To know some more facts about him. By the way, do you own an Apple computer or something else?
No, I haven't had a computer. Mm, I prefer another.
Another one. Good, good, thank you. Can you name any other products made by Apple?
Mm, I the tablet. Yes,
Yes, yes.
I know tablet and phone.
iPhones?
Cell phone. Mm,
Yeah, right. Have you seen any of the following movies? Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Monsters, or Finding Nemo, for
mm.
example?
Sorry, I don't understand about generally movie.
In general, have you seen such movies as Toy Story, Bug's Life, Monsters Incorporation, Finding Nemo, or something like that?
I like the history movies and comedy. Sometimes I see the serials. Uh,
Serials.
I
Soap operas, so called.
no, I don't call it. I like the How I Met Your Mother. Now I see the seventh seventh season.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a nice movie, nice film. Yes, I agree with you. There was once a story. Our teacher in university gave us an assignment to write a composition about a favorite movie, and everybody wrote about his or her movie, and also I did. And my topic was soap opera. And he told that my topic wasn't interesting, and I was really so sad about it. And later on, I decided not to tell anyone about my likes. Even if I like soap operas, I do not tell anyone about it. Do you agree that it's a good approach, Svetlana?
I don't know. um, I think no.
Okay, okay, thank you. Hello, Alexander, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are
How
you?
was your day today? Fine.
My day was normal.
How about the weather?
The weather is good,
Mhm,
not cold, not dirty, wet.
mhm, mhm.
It's nice.
Just normal, just nice. Thank you. Igor, hello, how are you? Do you
Hello,
hear?
I'm fine.
How was your day
Yes,
today?
I hear. It was a fine day. I was under my new flat.
That's great.
I give some to my worker
Orders,
some
some orders.
несколько распоряжений.
Mhm,
Orders, yes, some orders to my worker.
mhm. I
And
see. So you've
yes,
had a busy day today, am I right? You've had a busy day
excuse me.
today.
What?
You've had a busy day today, am I right?
What I?
A busy day.
Yes, I had a busy.
Is
Yes,
it? Mhm.
yes.
Today we are going
It
to.
was a busy day.
Yes, good, great. Today we're going to talk about Apple company and Steve Jobs. Have you heard about such a person? What do you know about him? Igor?
Yes, I know about this person. It was one of my favorite person in the computer science history, and yes, it was a very sad day when he died.
Mhm. Yes, I agree with you. So the question to you is, do you know what it means to be a CEO of a company? CEO. Do you know what does this abbreviation mean?
Chief Executive
Executive
Officer.
Officer, Chief Executive Officer, you're right. And do you think that it is a difficult task to do?
It's a very difficult task. It has many high
Responsibilities.
responsibility of a company,
Mhm.
and it's yes,
It's not
and
so easy as it seems to
it's
be.
very. It's not
Mhm.
so yes. It seems to be very heavy
Mhm. Thank you for
work.
your answers. The question to you, Alexander. What is the difference between computer software and computer hardware?
I can't say because I'm not good at this sphere.
Yes, I understand. Who can help Alexander? And maybe you. What about you?
Hardware it oh,
So I can give you a prompt. So something is the machine itself and the parts of
I
it.
don't hear.
Do you hear me now? So,
Okay, the machine.
mhm,
Yes, I hear.
okay.
The
So I can give you a
machine
prompt.
itself, it's a hardware,
Mhm.
and
Programs that are being used in this computer are
Software.
software. Absolutely, you're right. Thank you for your prompt. And now I'm going to share a handout with you. We're going to read about Steve Jobs. Please share the file, press the link and open it. Can you open it, Alexander?
Yes, I have.
Good, great. What about you, Anne?
Yes,
Anne, do you hear us?
yes, I hear you. I can
Yes.
hear.
So you're welcome to open the file.
Mm-hmm.
And Igor, Svetlana?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I opened.
Great. So let's start reading. Svetlana, you're welcome to be the first. Start reading, please.
Steve Jobs helped to make personal computers and computer technology available to everyone. Stephen Paul Jobs was born in Los Altos, California on February 34, 1955.
Yes.
He was adopted when he was a baby and grew up in Northern California.
California. Yes, and now I'd like you to answer a few questions. So the first word is available. Do you know the meaning of this word, Alexander? Available.
Доступным каждому, всем, да? Доступным
Yes,
всем.
available, yes. And adopted, to adopt a child, for example.
Oh, I know.
Усыновлен.
Svetlana or Anne? Who knows?
1 minute, please. No minutes. Once.
Yes, yes, sure.
It means have been from one parent to another parent.
Yes, yes, you're right. Thank you, Alexander. Go on, please.
After high school, Jobs attended college in Portland, Oregon, but left after his first semester to travel in India. When he returned to California, he learned that his high school friend Steve Wozniak was building computers as a hobby. Wozniak had just invented the Apple I computer. In 1976, Jobs and Wozniak started Apple Computers. They worked out of Jobs' garage.
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 Yes, thank you. The words here to discuss semester, first semester. Can you explanation or paraphrase it? Who knows? Semester.
A semester means a part of term of university.
Yes, yeah, right. To invent.
Invent imagine in new technology.
To find out something new, to make up something new. Yeah, right. Thank you. And you're going to be the next to read.
I am.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you. The Apple II personal computer that they built next appealed to both business and the public. The computer sold well and the company prospered until about 1981. That year IBM began to take business away from Apple.
Yes, thank you. Appeal. Appeal. What do you think is the definition of this word?
Yeah,
Appeal.
I
To
don't know.
business and the public.
Public, it's a group of people.
Yes, you're right. And appeal. To appeal. To
Yeah.
like. To like.
Mhm.
To prosper.
I don't know.
Процветать.
Mm.
To flourish. Flourish. Yes, good. Thank you. Well, Igor, you're welcome.
Okay, I am like yes. By then, Jobs and his development team had invented the Macintosh computer. Unlike the Apple II, the Macintosh was not very popular at first, and Jobs left the company in 1985 after being fired from the board.
Yes, our teachers always told us to pronounce company. Company. Okay, thank you for your reading. Svetlana, you're welcome.
After yes.
Yes, yes, you're welcome.
After Jobs left Apple, he started his own company, College Next Software. When in 1986 he bought Pixar
Pixar.
Animation Studios In 1995, Pixar produced the first entirely computer-generated movie, Toy Story. It was a big hit, and Pixar went on to produce A Bug's Life, Toy Story, Monsters, and Finding Nemo. This movie made a great deal of money.
How can we paraphrase the right combination, a great deal of money?
Great deal of money, принесло достаточно, хорошая сделка, да, вот так
A
можно
great
перевести.
deal, a lot of, or lots of money. Yes, in this case. Okay, thank you. Alexander, you're welcome.
Jobs was asked to return to Apple to help it become a leader in the computer field once again. In 1998, Apple introduced its iMac and iBook personal computers. Jobs became CEO in the year 2000.
2000. Thank you, and you're welcome.
Apple introduced iPod 30 after Steve Jobs became CEO. The iTunes service was launched in 2003. 1 year later, Steve Jobs was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Jobs beat his cancer and helped Apple realize several important devices, including the iPhone and the iPad. He also sold Pixar to Disney. In 2011, Apple was declared the wealthiest company in America. Jobs resigned as CEO that same year. Steve Jobs died on October 1st, 2011. He was 56 years old.
Yes, thank you, good of you. So, resign.
Resign, go out from job.
Yes. So he finished being a CEO in a different word. Good, thank you. Comprehension check. True or false? Read the statements below. If the statement is true, write T beside the sentence. If it is false, write F. If it is false, correct the information. So, Igor, you're welcome. The first statement is yours.
Steve Jobs invented the Apple One computer.
Yes.
It's false. In really, Steve Wozniak invented the Apple One computer.
Thank you, good of you. The next is for Svetlana. You're welcome.
Steve Jobs and his partner Steve Wozniak started Apple Computers. It's true.
Thank you, good of you. Alexander, you're welcome.
The Apple second computer was not very popular. It's true.
3. So, do you think that it is really so?
It's not true.
Not.
It's not true.
So, Igor, can you prove?
Apple II was rather popular computer. The Macintosh computer wasn't very popular at that time.
Thank you, good of you. Then Svetlana, you're welcome.
The introduction of IBM personal computer helped Apple's computers business. I don't know.
Who can help, Svetlana? Who can help?
It is right, I think. True.
And what do you think?
I think it's true because this is a sentence. IBM began to take business away from Apple.
Okay. Igor, do you agree with Anne?
The introduction of IBM personal computer helped Apple computer business. It isn't true. It's,
can you prove?
It's because
So in fact, it is really false. It is not so.
I don't hear us. Also.
It is false. Yes, I agree with you. It is false. Can you prove that it is false, Igor?
I can prove.
Can I approve
Yes, can you
why
prove?
this is false? Because in that time on the market was two computers builder, Apple company and IBM company. IBM company has a more powerful and this made a big ну, сопротивление большое сделали to Apple.
Resistance.
And
Resistance.
resistance, yes.
Huge
It
resistance.
was big resistance for Apple computers, and it was bad for Apple
Yes, thank you
at
for
that
your
time.
answer. Number 5. Steve Jobs died in 2011. Do you think that it is true or false? And what do you think? What's your point of view?
It is true.
It is true. Absolutely. Thank you for your answers. And now we've got exercise B. Practice asking and answering the following questions with your partner. Then write the answers in complete sentences. So, question number 1. Alexander, you're welcome.
What did Steve Jobs do after he finished high school?
Yes?
He entered to college, right?
Yes, okay. And the next question. N.
Why did Steve Jobs and his friend Steve Wozniak start Apple Computers? They were big friends and they decided to have a business.
Yes, you're right. Thank you. Igor, the third question.
Why did Apple Computer have difficulty in the early 1980s?
80s.
Give two reasons. The one reason it was that IBM began to take business away from Apple, and the second reason and it was the Steve
Yes.
left the Apple Computer company and go to the Pixar animation studio.
Yes, thank you. Good of you. Well done. Next, this is for Svetlana.
Sorry, who listen the radio?
I'm listening. It is bad, really bad.
Excuse me.
Can you turn
Can you turn off?
Yes.
Thank you. What did Steve Jobs do when he left Apple Computers? When he left Apple Computers, he based his own company, call it Next Software.
Yes, good of you. Thank you, Alexander. Number 5.
What does Pixar Animation Studios do? Pixar Animation Studios do cartoons.
Cartoons. Yes, good of you. Thank you. Next, and you're welcome.
Why did Jobs return to Apple Computers? Because his company of Next joined with Apple because Apple bought Next company.
Thank you, Igor. So next.
What happened to Steve Jobs in 2004? In 2004, Steve Jobs was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
Yes, you're right, absolutely. Thank you for your answers. Vocabulary review. Match the words on the left with the correct meanings on the right. We've got two columns and have to match the word with its definition. Okay? So let's read the words first. Available, adopt, semester, invent, appeal, public, prosper, popular, animation, generate, hit, a hit, a great deal, field, resign. Are all the words familiar to you in this list?
Hmm?
Do you know all the words?
Prosper,
Prosper.
prosper,
To flourish. Процветать. To prosper. What are the other words that you do not know? Let's discuss them.
Field.
All the rest are familiar to you. Am I right? Okay, Svetlana, the first one. Available.
Available.
D, able to be used.
Able to be used. Yes, you're right. Adopt. Igor, you're welcome.
Adopt,
Yes. Усыновлять.
Can I
Терять. Yes.
G?
legally take a child of other parents as one's own.
One's own. Yes, absolutely. Semester.
A school term of period of time.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Yes. Invent.
Create something that didn't exist before.
Absolutely. Appeal.
Well liked.
Appeal.
Well,
Attract.
attract first.
Yes. 6. Public.
The people or community in general.
Yes, you're right. Prosper.
Do well.
Do well. You're right. Popular.
Big
Well liked. Popular.
Like
Animation. Igor, you're welcome.
Animation. Okay. Making something that seems to be alive. Cartoons.
Cartoons. Generate.
K.
Generate.
produce, make.
Produce. Make. You're right. Hit. A hit.
A big success.
Yes.
A big success.
A big success. Yes. A great deal.
A lot.
A lot. Field.
An area of study or activity.
Yes, an area of study or activity. You're right. Resign.
To step down from position.
Yes, to step down from a position. You're right. Thank you. Now choose the right word from the left column above to complete the following sentences. You may have to change the verb, form, or pluralize a noun. The first one is for you, Igor. You're welcome.
In the first few years, his business was losing money, but now it's finally starting to
Prosper. Процветать. To prosper. Yes, I see that you're got a student. Alexandra, hello, how are you?
Hello, thank you, I'm fine.
Yes, today we are going to talk about Steve Jobs. Have you heard about such a person?
Yeah, I heard about him.
Yes, so now I'm going to give you a handout. Please press the link and open the file.
I opened it.
Good, great. We are doing an exercise. Exercise B. This is the second page. Can you find it? We've already done the first sentence, and now we are going to have the second one. Okay, Alexander, you're welcome.
Mr. and Mrs. Lee cannot have their own children, so they decided to adopt.
Yes, thank you, good of you. Svetlana?
I want to see that new movie. It's supposed to be a very big hit.
Hit. Yes, I agree with you. And you're welcome.
Alexander Sherman Bell the words. The telephone hour 100 years ago. Invented.
Invented. Yeah, right. Alexandra?
Oh, I still don't know what to do, what I have to do.
You're still looking for it. So there is the
I
text.
found it, but I just don't know what
Page
happened.
2. And we are using the words from the exercise A, vocabulary review, left-hand column. We are going to insert them. Sentence number 5. Can you read it?
John has only one left before he graduates from university. He have only one. Where I have to use these words?
Yes, from the above exercise. Available, adopt, semester, invent,
Yeah, I see.
public, prosper, and so on. Do you see?
Yeah. John has only one.
Left before he graduates from the university. Who can help, Alexander?
John has only one semester.
Invented. Semester. One
Yes,
semester.
you're right. Thank you. And you're welcome.
This government building is not open to the something. It is for Jews only. This government building.
Yes.
1 minute, please.
Yes, you're welcome.
I don't know.
Public.
Public. Yes. You're right. Thank you, Alexander. You're welcome. The next.
Me? Sorry, which 7?
Yes.
Steve Jobs made a great deal of money in his life.
Yes, thank you. Good of you. But I still hear the radio. Is someone listening to it?
It's impossible. So loudly I can't hear the class.
Please turn it off. Okay. Well, you're welcome. Igor, you're welcome. The next one.
8.
Yes.
I can't move into the new apartment yet. It won't be. It won't be
Available.
Appeal until next month. Yes.
Available until next month. Yes.
Where is? Yes, available.
Yes. Yeah, right. Thank you, Alexandra.
She's planning to go to university next year, but she hasn't chosen her maybe field of study yet.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
Thinking about studying to become easy a nurse or teacher.
Yeah, right. 10. 10, you're welcome. And you're welcome. Do you hear us? Okay. Igor, you're welcome.
Many people believe that Steve Jobs resigned due to health problems.
Yes. Yeah, right. Here. Now discussion questions. Question number 1. Alexander, you're welcome. How has computer technology changed our lives in the past 20 years? What's your opinion?
Excuse me, where is it?
It's a right-hand column in the box.
Yes. Discuss.
So, Alexander, can you find it?
Oh, me?
Alexander?
Alexander.
Yes. So the question to you is, how has computer technology changed our lives in the past 20 years? What's your point of view? Alexander? You don't hear us? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear. I forgot to turn on microphone. Sorry.
now everything is okay. So please.
How has computer technology changed our lives in the past 20 years? I think it's changed our lives in the past 20 years. How to say?
Dramatically.
Dramatically.
I
Thank you.
would say
Yes, you're right. And in what spheres, in what fields do we use computers nowadays?
in all fields, I think. In all fields.
In all fields. Thank you. The question to you, Igor. Apple Computers, the huge international company, grew out of Steve Wozniak's hobby of building computers. Do you know anyone else who has turned a hobby into a successful business?
Yes, Bill Gates, for example, Alexander Bell, and
Yeah, right. Maybe someone else know anybody who has managed to turn his hobby into business? Alexandra, Svetlana, and
Turn the hobby into a successful business.
oh yes, it's a Facebook creator. I don't remember his name.
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg, yes,
Yeah, right.
and Volkov, who created the Vkontakte.
Yeah, right. Thank you for your answers. Question number 3 for Svetlana. Many movies nowadays use a lot of computer technology to generate special effects or create animation. Describe some of these films. What did you like or dislike about them?
No, it's questions. It's questions. It's not for me because I don't like the effects in the movie. I prefer the movie more natural.
Natural, more natural. What about you, Igor? Do you like computer effects and what movies have you watched?
Sometimes when the computer effects used for create unusual words, for example, fantasy word or
Thriller.
sky fiction, it's the great deal. When it's used for movies like Batman or Superman, it's the worst thing.
I see. Thank you for your answer. Alexander, have you watched any film with a computer effect and did you like it?
Which film I watched? Sorry.
With a computer effect. With some computer effects.
Yes, of course, I watched such films.
Do you like them?
Some of them like, some of them no.
Alexander, can you remember any films where the computer effects are used? Alexandra, do you hear us?
Alexander.
Oh,
Are you with us?
yeah.
Have you watched any films with computer effects?
I watched Hobbit, and I like it very much because I read book. So, and especially I was happy when I saw new work of oh, I forgot his name, but he created The Lord of the Rings and Hobbit and Titanic, and he created really.
Yes, thank you. And what did you like most? Paul? I guess Hobbit, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
And what was more interesting, a film to watch or a book to read?
I think book because in the film they lost a lot of things.
Igor, thank you, Alexandra. Have you watched this film and did you like it?
What film? The Hobbit? Hobbit. I watched one episode, from this movie. Episode from this movie, and it's a good movie, but the book is better.
Is better. Thank you. And one more aspect of today's discussion is internet. What do you think is the use of internet nowadays? Igor.
Excuse me, I didn't see this
Didn't
question.
hear me? One more aspect of today's discussion is internet. So internet is closely connected to computers, to the use of computers nowadays. What do you think is important for us using internet nowadays? And is it important or not so?
It is very important because all aspects of our life are connected to the internet. Especially in my business, it's IT business, and but in other fields of internet is useful too.
Thank you. Alexander, how do you use internet besides our classes?
Me?
Yes.
How do I use? I use for study English too, for finding any information. For example, yeah, I bought one box of coffee. I thought that there are some pockets which help me to make coffee fast, but when I opened the box, I find out that I can't to make coffee.
Can't make.
And yes, I asked in the internet about this, and I found out that these capsules for coffee machine, but I have no this.
No,
I don't know.
Svetlana, how about you? How do you use internet in your daily life?
Internet is a very important part of my life because many of my friends and my relatives live in other country, other city, and I can communicate with them only through internet, and sometimes I'm working by internet, and my son last year lives in other country, and only Skype connect us.
I see. So there are lots of different cases of using internet. And what about you, Alexandra? How do you use internet in your daily life?
I use it at this moment more for watching English movie and for speaking with my friends abroad, and to find any other information which is very important sometimes.
Thank you. Alexandra, what do you think? What is a normal time for a person to use computers a day? An hour or two or something like that? What's your point?
What I think about it?
What do you think?
I think maybe it's 2 hours in the morning and 2 in the evening, and it's enough. But I don't use it. I use it more than 2 hours, so I just.
Thank you. What about you, Alexander? Do you agree with Alexandra that it is normal to use 2 hours in the morning and 2 in the evening?
Yes, I agree with Alexandra. It's 4 hours. It's enough, I think.
Enough of internet per day.
Yes.
What about you, Anne? What do you think?
I can't say certain because I use computer for whole day. It can be 5 hours and more because I learn I study with computer. I read books. Here I can have a really big opportunity to know new knowledge, and I don't say certain.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Igor, do you agree with Anne? How much time do you spend for internet?
I spend about 16 hours per day, and I use it for work, I use it for relaxing, I use it for communicating with my friends in different cities.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your
And
answers.
yes, I use it for work.
Mm-hmm. So I also use internet a lot in my life, and sometimes, Tatiana, hello, how are you? Do you hear us, Tatiana?
I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Hello, today we are talking about computers in our life, about Steve Jobs and his life, about internet. How much time do you spend for internet per day?
Actually, I can spend a lot of time because I'm not working right now.
I see. So it means 2 hours or more?
About.
About 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So I see that all of us use internet a lot in our lives. And the time varies from 1 hour till 16 hours a day. And many people think that there is a term addiction, internet addiction. Do you think that it is a good term? And what do you think it means? Igor?
Pardon, can you repeat once more, please?
Mm-hmm. There is a term internet addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard about such a term?
Yes,
Yes.
of course, and I can say that a lot of teenagers have these problems because they spend a lot of time spending their time in front of the computer and they play computer games and they spend much time, I can say, with the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But as for me right now, I can say that I'm just a bit addicted because I'm not working and actually I live in Donetsk and I don't know what am I to do right now because of this situation.
Yes.
So I spend a lot of time with computer and with the internet.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Igor, the question to you. Where do you think addiction starts? And what is the measure, the limit between the usage of internet and addiction to internet?
With what?
It's addiction starts when the people in really do nothing on internet but sit before computer and simply have a stupid face.
Spending of time. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Я не знаю, как сказать тупит перед компьютером по-английски.
Once more? What do you want to translate? I didn't hear.
Ну, тупит перед компьютером. Сидит и тупит.
They are just spending their time.
Я не знаю, как это сказать по-английски.
Wasting their time or just killing their time.
Yes, you're right. They are wasting their time or killing their time. Yes, you're right. And now I'd like you to listen to a podcast and later you'll be able to discuss it. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Internet addiction. Focus on the web. Do you feel a sense of validation when your online post, link, or photo receives a lot of attention? According to some experts, When you send or receive information on the internet, you experience a short-term high. The dopamine production in your brain is similar to the effects of drugs or alcohol. When a habit or substance interferes with your daily life, it can be defined as an addiction. Incessant email checking and online chatting are a few examples of net addictions. Online gaming and shopping are others. The rise of mobile devices has made internet addiction more prevalent. Overuse of the internet can be a source of conflict in relationships. A child or spouse may feel jealous about how much time a loved one spends online. People who socialize online instead of at home or at work risk losing their real-life relationships. On the other hand, some people lose their jobs because their social networks are too distracting. Internet addiction can cause mental and physical ailments. The compulsion to surf the web may cause people to feel inferior or overwhelmed. This can result in depression and even suicide. Spending too much time in front of a computer can also cause backaches, eye strain, and carpal tunnel syndrome. The internet has worked its way into many areas of our lives. What can we do to avoid internet addiction? Some experts suggest having a tech-free zone, such as a dinner table or family room. Leaving a smartphone out of reach while in a car or out with friends is also a good idea. People are less likely to become addicted to virtual living if they are satisfied with their life and relationships in the real world. Maintaining strong ties with real-life friends and family members is key.
Thank you for listening. So we heard a short podcast about internet addiction. So what are the signs of internet addiction? Igor, what do you think? Igor, do you hear us?
Yes. Yes, I hear, but I didn't on my mic. Okay. Can you repeat the question, please?
So what are the signs of internet addiction? From the podcast, judging from the podcast, who has remembered?
Wasting time.
Yes, you're right. Svetlana, maybe you've remembered.
Checking emails, chatting, waste time in game, and I don't remember
networks,
the next one.
In different networks. Yes. And what does the author advise to be more sociable in real life than in virtual one? Svetlana.
I cannot because I don't understand question.
So there is a virtual life and
virtual life,
normal one. How does the internet addiction affect our normal life?
I cannot answer.
Because we do not communicate enough with our wives and husbands. We are more in internet than in the family. We are communicating with our friends via the social networks, not in reality. All of that is the sign of internet addiction. Well, and do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree, and sometimes it's very bad things in our relationship in our life without internet. But my opinion, it's It's not so bad as whereas say in this podcast, because I think it's, in the our time nowadays, when we haven't time for
communication.
For real communication, for real meeting, we заменяем, substitute with our communicate in internet, and I think enough good for people, because
good enough for people.
yes, I think it's not very bad.
Not
But
so bad.
I read the article what in Brazil the government is very worried about internet addiction, and open the hospital for addictional person and
Addicted people.
addicted people. Yeah, yes.
Do you think that it is a good idea?
Maybe yes, because sometimes I agree with bad addiction when the people play the game. It's for my opinion, it's really very bad addiction, like as alcohol and other bad things. But when it's the communication from internet, I think it's not very bad. I think it's not. Yes.
Thank you. Igor, do you agree with Svetlana? What's your point of view about it?
In Brazil, they don't have real addictions like alcohol and tobacco and so on, and they find a joke for fun, find it for fun. But in reality, the internet addiction, I didn't see any internet addicted person in my life, but I connected to many who spent many times in the internet.
What about your wife? Isn't she jealous about internet, about you?
Jealous? What does it mean? Jealous?
Ревновать.
Who can jealous me? The internet.
Sometimes people do. If a person spends lots of time in it, in social networks or something like that, and doesn't spend time with his wife or husband, his wife or husband may think something about it. So I'm happy that there are no such things in your family, and everything is great. And I wish you only the best in this year. I hope that it will be only the best way possible. And it's already the end of our class. Maybe you've got some questions to me?
No, we haven't.
No questions? Then I invite you to my future classes, and thank you for today's discussion. See you next time, and bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
See you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.